Hey, boils and ghouls, and everyone creepy in between. This is another episode of the Average Ghost Mom podcast with special guest.
Hi.
Okay, so did you catch? It's not just me here. I have someone with me. I have my other best friend, Katelyn. So, this, in case you couldn't tell by the podcast episode name, is going to be my interview with Caitlin.
Yay.
This is her first podcast episode, so cut her some slack.
Please.
So we will just get right to it. So obviously, her name is Caitlin. How old are you?
I just turned 20 in May.
Damn, so close to drinking, not close enough.
Not yet.
No, but I can't wait for you to be old enough because I'm excited to get to go around to the different breweries that are up here in Huntsville.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Because one thing that we don't have in Omaha a lot of, that there's a lot of, I found out in the Appalachian Mountains, is breweries and distilleries. And I think that probably stems from all the moonshining that happened.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense actually.
So, but I know there's one in Decatur, the Cross-Eyed Owl, which they just added a coffee shop. I don't know if you know
I
that.
didn't know that.
Yeah, so now they're back in Daphne, Alabama. You know where that's at?
Mm-hmm.
They had a beans and brews, and their logo was half a coffee bean and half a hop.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's basically what the Cross-Eyed Owl did, was they just added a coffee bar, which their beer isn't bad, but you definitely have to have an open palate, in my opinion, to really enjoy the breweries out here. Because if you just like Bud Light, Miller Lite, Ultra, and that's it, you're not gonna like the breweries.
Yeah.
But I don't drink beer personally.
Yeah.
I'll take a mixed drink
Mm-hmm.
or liquor and soda before I take a beer.
Is the reason why that people wouldn't like it if they just liked plain beer because they're different flavors, or what do you mean?
Part of it's different flavors is also what it's made of. And I only have a little bit of knowledge about beer making because I worked at Buffalo Wild Wings and you have to know some things. So the distilleries, and I could be wrong, and someone might listen to this and come back and tell me, hey, the idiot here. But the breweries out here, a lot of beers is made from hops, or you make beer from barley.
What does that mean? The first one.
Hops
Yeah.
is ugh, hops is a grain that people use to make beer. So they'll put the grain, I think they put it just in water, and then they let it ferment for X amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's how you get the different kinds. There's the light to dark, the longer you let the hops sit and ferment in, it's like water and sugar and probably something else.
Right.
But it's kind of like the same thing how wine is made, homemade wine is, it's sugar, it's water, and what do they use to ferment it with? You crush up your grapes, sugar, wine, and I think I think yeast.
Yeah, that sounds right. Because I know yeast is in beer, but I don't know about wine.
Yeah, so a lot of breweries, the thing that makes them special, not only ooh, we brew our beers on tap, but we're hops. And that's what kind of gets you your different kinds of beers and flavors and IPAs and stuff and lagers. It's using different grains basically, because a hop is a kind of grain. But I'm pretty certain you don't use hops to make bread or anything. I think hops is only used to make beer.
Okay.
Yeah.
The more you know.
Yeah. I'm not a beer person, but I do like to go to different breweries because it
Yeah.
sounds like an experience, because they do have some really good, not every brewery only makes their beer.
Mhm.
The Yellowhammer over by Rock and Roll Sushi
Yeah.
that we went to.
Mhm.
Yellowhammer is a brewery. They make their beer on site, but they also make other things. They don't just make only beer, they make some other things and turn that into mixed drinks. They have some really good mixed drinks. And then there's a distillery out in Tennessee, I think. Or maybe it's close to Clarksville or Hopkinsville, Kentucky. Josh and I have been there. I can't remember can't remember what it is. I could just go ask him, but I'm not going to. But they make beer, they make liquor, like whiskey, they make vodka, they make I think they make rum.
So they're all over it.
They have a really good variety, and I like their drinks. I've been there once.
When we were in the Keys not too long ago, about 2 weeks ago, the first ever like rum whatever brewery, I guess, was down there, and it was really cool to get to look at. But we got to tour it and see all that fun stuff. I didn't know what they were talking about, but
I've never been on a tour.
mhm.
I've just gone there and like eaten and tried
Yeah.
their drinks. So, but I know when my parents were down here a few months back, I know they went on a tour of the Jack Daniel's distillery.
Oh yeah, I've heard that's really cool.
It's the only one in the US, if I remember correctly.
That's
They
cool.
make all of the Jack Daniels for the whole US and whatever they ship across seas.
That's awesome.
It's crazy. And you can't take very many pictures there.
I
Like
believe it.
they have like a lot of things like it was funny, my dad took a picture looking into one of like the barrel sheds
Mhm.
and in the picture it has a sign that says no cameras. And I'm like, "Oh, there we go. Yep, that's my
A
dad."
legend. True legend.
Okay, so what is your sign? What's your zodiac sign?
Okay, so I don't know a lot about signs or what they mean, but I am a Gemini.
Gemini, just like Ava.
Yes.
But it's
Yes.
cool because your birthday's at the end of May,
Mhm.
and my birthday's in May, and Ava's birthday at the beginning of June. So
Mhm.
you're kind of like a middleman.
Mhm.
You're what's called a cusp because you're right on the cusp of when it switches. You're a
Mhm.
cusp sign.
I think the 21st is the day that it does switch. Maybe.
Maybe that's something I'd have to look into.
It's like right
Yeah,
there.
you're a cusp baby though. So like when people like talk about signs and they're looking at like what like sign personality traits you can
Mhm.
get from it, it's not unheard of for you to also take things from a Taurus too.
My brother's a Taurus. Mhm.
Oh, he is.
Mhm.
He is.
Mhm.
Ah, love that. My dad's a Taurus and Josh is a Taurus.
Aw.
Yes.
Twins.
So, you can either well, you've lived in the same place your whole life though.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
I've lived in 2 different houses, but within, like, 2
Same
miles from one
area.
another,
Yeah,
so
not like me where I've moved a whole
mhm.
17 hours.
That's so
So, where
scary.
I know. You don't have to say like where you're from, but what area are you from?
I'm from Decatur, Alabama, so
Okay.
that doesn't matter, I can say
That's fine.
it.
Um, so I would ask you what you do, but that's kind of a complex question.
It is indeed a complex question,
So what is taking up most of your time during the summer?
so I have an internship under the CFO of a local company, and I'm learning finances.
Cool, cool,
Mhm.
cool. The uncool part though, unpaid.
Unpaid.
So you don't really have a job right now, which
No.
sucks, but
Yes, it does.
so you're going to college.
Mhm.
What's your goal? What's your degree goal?
Okay, so I'm a double major in finance and marketing with a concentration in risk management and insurance. My goal is to graduate early.
Mhm.
So I'm graduating at least a semester early, possibly a year early. And then after that, I do want to do something financial related, probably in a bank setting.
Yeah. What is the risk management?
Like, with stocks and everything, how some people are super risky. It's kind of like learning how to manage that stuff.
Interesting.
Hmm.
That's really cool. I can you tell me every time when I'm like, "What are you going to college for?"
Yeah,
Like, "What are you doing?"
it's
And
a mouthful.
it is, and I'm not I know enough to get my bills done. I know how to stay afloat with my bills. So like you're doing all this extra stuff and I'm like, "Wait, what the hell does that mean?"
Maybe I can make us both rich one day.
Ooh. Yeah.
I'll get on
Whatever
that.
that takes, I'm in.
I'll get on
Sign
that.
me up.
I'll
I'll
get
be
on
your
that.
first.
Perfect.
So oh, but before we went to college. You went to college. We went to college. I didn't go to college. I went to college, not with you though. We met at Planet Fitness
We did.
last summer. What were we doing? Planet Fitness. Want want. Actually, these are the pants that I wore. Like, yeah,
They are.
they are.
Yes, our first shift together, at the end of it, she was like, "You know what? You're kinda funny. I
Yeah.
kinda like you."
I like you. I like this one. I think I'm gonna keep an eye on this one.
You were like, "You know, I normally hate most everybody,
Oh my
but you're
god.
okay."
No. Oh my
Gotta love
gosh.
it. Gotta love the Planet Fitness Princess.
Planet Fitness Princess.
Yeah, have you never heard of that? It's a
No.
big thing on TikTok.
What?
That's what they call it, Planet Fitness Princess.
Where have I
I
been?
don't know.
Not on TikTok.
Boo.
Shoot, don't check that. Nope. Oh boy. So you have you've grown up in two different houses. I have only ever grown up in one house. Um so when I moved to college, I
Mhm.
have moved so many times, but that's besides the point. I grew up in one house, you grew up in two houses, so that must be interesting.
Yeah.
What do you have any like childhood memories that you have from any of this? Do you have any favorites? That
Um, I don't remember much about the first house because I moved into the house I live in now in kindergarten. So
Oh
I
wow.
was very young.
Yeah.
Um, I can remember swimming at the old house with my dad because that's where I learned how to swim.
Mhm.
And every summer he would have to reteach me to jump off the diving board because I was scared of it.
Oh bless it.
And so he would have to like tread water and hold my hand and like pull me off of the diving board
Get
to
in here,
get me to
kid.
jump.
Get
And
off.
he said by the end of the summer I would finally jump and then we would
And then
stop swimming.
we have to start all over
Yeah.
again.
And then I remember when we moved into the new house, the master bedroom was downstairs,
Mhm.
but I didn't want my mom and dad to be downstairs. So I made them sleep in a normal bedroom upstairs. And they didn't move into the master bedroom until I was a teenager. Because they were finally like, can we go downstairs now? I was, oh, yeah, that's fine.
I think you were a princess before Planet Fitness.
I was. And I moved into the bedroom that they used to sleep in because it was bigger.
Oh, I can't wait to come over your house
I
and like
can't
to
wait.
see, be like, yep, and this was this, and that was that, and this
Absolutely.
was their bedroom, but now it's been my bedroom, and I was here when they were here, and
When the house was built, the previous owner, they didn't live there very long before we moved in. I think maybe a month or two.
did they die?
No, they just build houses and then live in it and then move on.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wonder what
Um,
they did.
I don't know.
Mm-mm.
Um, one of the bedrooms though was pink, and it was supposed to be my bedroom. And I didn't like the color pink as a kid. So my parents were like, "You should live in here." I was like, no,
Oh
it
my
is pink. I'm not
god.
doing that." So I didn't ever sleep in it. It's just there. It's a bright pink bedroom.
Did you like hunting orange?
No, blue is always my favorite color.
Blue's your favorite
It
color?
is
It's
blue.
my favorite, like secondary from black, but
Well, black's my favorite color to wear. Blue's my
yeah,
favorite color to look at.
yeah. Like if black was the answer, it would be blue.
What shade of blue? Light or dark?
It depends on the thing. This is what I told Josh, is
Mhm.
if it's wearing, I like it to be, like, dark blue.
Like navy?
Oh, I don't like navy blue. I don't like to go that dark, but not like a s
Royal?
yeah, royal blue is my favorite shade
Okay.
of blue when I'm wearing blue, but if it's, like, looking at, um if it's, like, video game characters or anything that's on the screen, I usually like electric blue, like
Mhm.
a neon blue,
Mhm.
but, like, see my towel, the
Yeah.
lighter one? It's the sea green, sea foam,
Seafoam.
baby blue, it's that palette right there,
Yeah.
that's what I like to have. Cause like,
Okay.
my laundry basket
Mhm.
and then, my tumbler that was in
Mhm.
the sink,
Mhm.
it's that shade of blue. That's
Okay, yeah.
yeah,
I
when
like
it's,
that.
like, physical stuff.
Yeah. I get that. That's relatable. And it probably stems from the you liking to wear dark colors. That's why you like to wear the dark blue
Yeah,
still.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I agree though.
Because before the black really kind of encased my life, it was blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's cool. Swimming. I
Mhm.
love that. I can't swim. I took swimming. I know. Girl, I
Wait,
took
what?
so money wasted on my parents. I feel so bad. They spent so much money on swimming lessons for my sister and I every summer. Um, just as like obviously like it's good to know how to swim, but also I think it was kind of like a here, like get out of the bowling alley and go do
Mhm.
something. So here, let's have like swimming lessons. Everyone loves to swim every year. Waste.
So did you ever learn how to swim?
I cannot float. I understand the uh, like, I could tell you in air how you need to do, like, the frog position pose swimmy floaty thing,
Yeah.
and, like, how to do, like, like, your head comes up, as you're doing the big
You just can't
windmill
put
thing.
it together.
I can't.
So if you fell in my pool right now,
I could doggy paddle.
could you survive?
I could survive in a swimming pool and get to safety if I accidentally fell in.
Okay.
In the ocean?
Mm-mm.
No, ma'am.
I so with the whole swim thing, I told you we learned how to swim in that pool.
Mhm.
Well, my parents took us to like the My Baby Can Swim thing when
What?
you're not even a year old and they like throw you in the water and teach you how to
Uh-huh,
roll to your back.
uh-huh.
So me and my brother both did that because there were a few times like of course we had a fence around the pool
Alright,
at
but
our
it's
first house,
never
but
100%.
when you have a crazy 2-year-old
Mhm,
and a 3-year-old,
mhm.
Jameson was in the pool multiple times,
You're gonna
and
get caught up in
he
stuff.
was just on his back. I mean, of course, he's screaming, crying, but at least he knew to get to his back.
Right.
But yeah, I think I learned how to swim on my own when I was about 3.
Wow.
Mhm,
That's crazy.
mhm, we grew up in the water.
Yeah, Josh loves being in the water. He knows
Me
how to
too.
swim, and, like, Ava's dad, he knows how to swim. So, like, when everyone in my life is like, "You don't know how to swim?" And I'm like, "No." And I like, "Well, why you didn't take lessons?" They're like, "Well, I'll just teach you." And I'm like, "I, first of all, did take lessons growing up. Second of all, can't teach me now because can't teach an old dog how to do tricks. That's
Neither one
not."
of my grandmothers know how to swim. Neither one of them, but both of my grandfathers do. It makes no sense. To me, I just don't get how you can't swim. Like, at least you know how to
I
doggy paddle,
I don't
but
understand how I don't know how to swim because I can show you on the bed right here. Throw off all the
some people
blankets.
just might not get it. But, like, at least you said you could doggy paddle to the side if you needed to.
I could keep my head above water for 5 minutes straight.
I don't understand how somebody could fall in and not know, "Hey,
And
like, pull the
yeah,
water down to get up," you
yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah.
But
I don't know, not everyone's meant to be a mermaid.
my parents always said I swim like a fish. I kinda do. That's why I was a really good lifeguard. Yep.
I might see about oh, I said something to Ava's dad about swim lessons.
Bring her to me.
Yeah, that's what I said, but I
Mhm.
just don't know if it's gonna work out, but I'll have to
Yeah,
look at things a
for sure.
little, look at schedules and stuff.
Mhm.
So, we will see. Okay. So, what is one piece of advice that you have for listeners in your 20 years,
Oh, lordy.
your 20 years of experience, you
Hmm.
baby? What,
Shut your mouth.
what, what do you have? What's if you could pull something out of your back pocket to someone sitting on the corner? What's your fortune cookie telling them?
I would definitely say to stay true to yourself and to love yourself because that's something that I struggled with for
Mhm.
all of my 20 years. And going into my 20s, that's something that I said I wanted to prioritize and work on, and I regret not doing it sooner. Um, when I was younger, I thought people would think I was dumb if I had confidence or self-love or whatever because I didn't feel like I
It
needed
was
to have it.
it was like it wasn't genuine at that time.
Yeah,
It was definitely, I agree with that. I
yeah,
was
and
similar in high school and stuff.
I think that I mean, you only get one body, so
Ugh,
respect it.
shoot.
I think you should respect it and love it because if you can't change it overnight, I don't think you should worry about it in that moment. If you want to like slowly change yourself over time, that's an awesome thing and it's a beautiful thing, but you shouldn't try killing yourself in the gym or with food or anything if
Or lack of food,
yeah, or
shoot.
lack of food. I struggled with that too.
Mhm.
If it physically cannot be changed overnight, I don't think it's a problem.
Get your priorities straight.
Yeah. Absolutely. Get your priorities straight. Take care of yourself. Invest in yourself because not everybody's going to invest in yourself.
Preach. Oh my gosh, so many people are out there who we think are like, "Oh, this is, like, gonna be a great person, this is gonna be, like, a great whatever kind of relationship."
Right,
They have other
friends,
motives.
boyfriends, girlfriends, it
They
doesn't
have
matter.
other motives or lack of motives.
Mhm.
And it's so annoying when you have invested so much in somebody and then it just you just come out empty-handed in the end.
Right, I mean, I was in a relationship in high school for 3.5 years, and that's where all my time, energy, money,
Yeah.
everything went, and I was like, "Oh, well, this person's my future, I'm gonna invest in them because I'll end up reaping the benefits one day." Well, I mean, I didn't, and then I lost myself in that process.
Yeah.
So I would definitely say invest in yourself before you even consider investing in somebody else.
As someone who's a little older, I
Mhm.
agree with that 100%. Like, something that every year I try to do, and then it just gets put on the back burner, and so maybe, like, this summer, hopefully, I'll have a little bit of a break from some responsibilities, like, my plate will be not as full this summer,
For sure.
and then maybe I can finally sit down and, like, write on a piece of paper, like, "These are things that I care about.
Mhm.
I'm gonna put them in order of things of what I care, how I care about them, and how I'm going to show these things care and respect."
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think that that's something I need to work on too because I catch myself often being like, "Why am I begging people to hang out with me sometimes?" I mean, if they're not asking me to hang out every once in a while, why am I bothering?
One-way streets, don't have time
Absolutely.
for them.
Absolutely, and
Mm-mm.
that's something that I always struggled with. I would be like, "Hey, so I haven't heard from you in a while." Well, why should I have to be the one to reach out to them?
Mhm.
You know?
And, it's so hard because sometimes we tend to get caught up sometimes it's either we're getting caught up in, like, the moment here and now and things that are going on with us, and we're not able
Right.
to see out of our bubbles, and like, if you don't have time to put in the respect and love into another relationship, whatever kind, not I'm not saying romantic, I'm saying just,
Right.
like, friendships,
Absolutely.
then either get on the same basis of, like, "Look, I'm literally just been so busy," and either learn to make room on your plate for that person if you really care and prioritize them, or just cut it off, because there's almost nothing it's gonna feel bad for that person if they
Absolutely.
have invested so much into you and you keep saying, "Oh, I'll get back to you. Oh, I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you." It almost feels worse being that person who keeps telling
Yeah.
them you'll get back to them, wanting to have that connection, but you're not making the time, you're not prioritizing them, and so then you have to, like, be the bad guy in a sense and be like, "Hey, look, like, I can't," you know?
Yeah.
And if you can like, if you recognize, like, "Oh, I've let them down. They've done so much for me. What can I do for them? I can't do anything for them right now." Like, that almost sucks even more if there's not that understanding
For sure.
that this was supposed to be a two-way and it ended up being a one-way. I hate that because sometimes I feel like I have done that for some people in the past,
Yeah.
and it's like, well, like, potentially I see that they could have been a really good, cool person,
Mhm.
but, like, either they were just so busy and they couldn't tell me because they were so busy and they were just all locked up in their bubble doing their thing, not even realizing until it's too late, or they truly just never cared in the end. But either way, it still sucks.
I think that our friendship is a prime example of what it should be like. I mean, I live in Birmingham and you live in Huntsville, and we are both 2 of the busiest people I've ever met,
Yes.
but we still make that time to see one another. It could be 2 or 3 months before we ever see one another,
Yeah.
but we're still gonna do it, and we tell each other, "Hey, I'm busy, I'm gonna be here. Call me sometime." I mean, we still make that time, and I think that that's exactly what it should be like, and if you don't have the maturity for that, then you probably don't need that type of friendship.
Yeah, especially since we both understand. Like,
Yeah.
I understand you're in school, dude.
Right.
I was there. I've been there.
Right.
Wake up, go to class, take a nap, go to lunch, go to class, come back, go to work, homework, sleep. And you have more.
Nonstop.
Yeah, and so, like, I had bowling practice, you have sorority stuff,
Mhm.
so it's I don't even have time for myself
Right,
because
no.
your priority, but respectfully, your priority should be making sure that you pass
Right.
and getting money,
Absolutely.
you know?
Mhm.
Money, food, grades, sleep.
But
That's
also, like you said, that time for yourself, that's when I see the people that I care about and want to see.
and it's also depending on what's exactly going on.
Mhm.
Sometimes, like, "Oh, hey, I'm gonna be up in town this weekend." I'm like,
Right.
"Oh, dude, I'm sorry, I'm busy."
Right.
I might be working overtime. I might be doing something with Ava's friend. We might be doing family stuff,
You
and like
also are
schedules just
willing
don't
to come
align.
and see me, though.
I do try.
Mhm.
I know I feel like I could put in a little bit more in that.
I
And
don't think so. I mean, you're a mom, you work. I mean, you come and see me and I come and see you. That's pretty fair.
yeah, and I we do keep in touch like over
We
the
do.
phone.
For sure.
Even if it's just like sending like stupid memes and stuff, it's still like, "Hey, I'm thinking about you."
It's pretty much daily,
Yeah. Yeah,
for sure.
it is.
And even if it's not, we're the type of friend that we pick up right where we left off.
Truthfully.
It could be a week, or I mean, it had been what, 4 or 5 months the not too long ago before I had seen you.
Mhm.
I mean, it had been forever, but there it was never awkward and it was never like, "Hey, I'm sorry it's been a minute." It's
Yeah.
just we're here.
Yeah. It's like, "Okay, Mexican in your car."
Yeah. Let's go. Gotta love it.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I love you so much.
And I love you.
Okay. Oh, now it's for the fun question.
Oh no.
What's your least favorite salad dressing?
Okay, you're gonna think I'm crazy based off of our conversation just a minute ago. Don't put honey mustard on my salad.
What?
I know, because I could drink honey mustard.
What?
I could drink it. I love it. I will dip my chicken in it, my french fries. Don't put it on my salad though. I just don't like it on there.
Especially because we already talked about this. So you totally throw me for a loop because I'm like, "Oh, she's really hyping up the what was it? Vinegar and oil." And then you're like,
Yeah.
"Honey mustard." I'm like, "What the fuck is this shit?" What?
I don't like vinegar and oil on mine
Mm-mm.
either,
Nope.
but
Honey, why?
I just don't
Is it
like
because
it.
of the mustard or is it
I
because like
really don't.
salads shouldn't be sweet?
Oh,
Do you
because Thousand Island is my favorite.
Oh, that's pretty sweet tangy.
Mhm.
Do you like apples and cranberries on your salad?
I don't know if I've actually ever put apples or cranberries on my salad, but I wouldn't be opposed to it because I've put blueberries on my salad.
Ooh, yeah.
I used to make Caesar salad and put blueberries on it.
Girl, Chick-fil-A.
I love Chick-fil-A.
They put strawberries and apples on one of their
I
salads.
get their kale salad, the side
Oh,
salad, the
yeah, yeah,
kale
yeah, yeah,
crunch.
yeah. I like that one
Oh,
too.
it's so good.
I like that one too.
It's really good.
Oh, and we were talking about this also with the Zaxby's sensation salad.
Mhm.
I would get in an unmarked van for that. And an unmarked man, but
Oh my gosh. Who let you have a
oh
podcast?
my gosh. But no, the Zaxby's Sensation Salad, I was there when they started it. I was
Yeah.
working at Zaxby's. Okay, so they do like their regular bed of lettuce. Have you ever had a Zaxby's salad?
Mhm.
Okay, they do the regular lettuce. And then they have a special Asian coleslaw that they put on it.
Ooh.
But when they make the coleslaw, it's with it's a citrus vinaigrette dressing. So
Mm.
it's not vinegar based or mayo based. It's this vinaigrette dressing base is what they make it.
Mhm.
They put that up, plop it on the middle, and then you do your choice of fried or grilled chicken, and then they put wonton strips on it for the crunchies, and then they have oh god, what is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? It's not eel sauce, but
Okay, eel sauce is delicious.
eel
I
sauce.
wish they put it on there.
Yes, but this sauce is almost like it. Oh, oh, oh! It's a sweet teriyaki sauce that they drizzle on it, and then like the dressing that comes with it is the citrus vinaigrette. I mean, you can get whatever.
Mhm.
I like it. It does taste good with ranch.
Mhm.
Because we did run out of citrus vinaigrette one time when I was working there and we had it, so I did do ranch. It was very good. I also they give you an egg roll on the side too.
With your salad?
Girl,
I have never
yes.
gotten an egg roll on the side.
Well, because so Zaxby's used it as toast, but they do an egg roll instead of toast for the sensation. Oh, and also they do shrimp now. So
Got to go to Zaxby's.
yes,
What the heck?
yes, yes.
I love Zaxby's.
I always get it. I always get it. And now that I'm a sweet tea drinker, I can't. That's revolting.
Did the South do that to you?
The South did that to me. I will drink sweet tea. I still do prefer like the half and half, but
Okay, that's fair.
they have like a scoop of like peach flavoring with peach chunks that they do.
Mhm.
So I do a half and half peach tea. Almost no ice with a fried sensation.
You know, people from the South are normally like, unsweet tea means, I mean, disgusting.
Right.
If you ever are in Priceville,
Okay.
go to JW's Steakhouse and get you a glass of unsweet tea. Cause
Of unsweet tea?
unsweet tea.
Okay.
I would die on the hill that their unsweet tea is better than any sweet tea in all of Alabama.
What?
I swear, and I hate
That's
unsweet tea.
that's a big soapbox.
Coming from an Alabamian, that's crazy.
That
Their unsweet tea is divine.
you'll have to text me this place
I
in
will.
Priceville.
It's basically right off the interstate.
Is it a steakhouse you said?
Mhm, mhm.
I like me a steakhouse. I'm in Nebraska and we
It's
do
good.
steak.
They're family friends of ours that own it, and we love them to death, and they absolutely know how to cook.
Well, shoot.
Mhm.
Yeah, you'll have to text that to me in a little bit
They've
or
got a
something.
salad bar, speaking of our salad.
Oh shoot.
Yep.
Ain't nothing like a good steak and salad and
Mm.
then a really good unsweet tea with that.
Mhm.
Hell yes, girlfriend.
Mhm.
We might do a friend date there.
Let's do it.
Yes, we might do that in a few weekends.
Sounds good to me.
All right. So, life growing up or and slash or
Mhm.
currently. So you can so either like how was life growing up for you if you want to share that or how
Yeah.
are just things going right now, you know?
Um, I was very fortunate with my childhood. My whole family's very close, and we all live within 2 miles of one another, everybody on my dad's side.
Oh wow.
So, one set of cousins lives 2 doors down from me, they actually live in my neighborhood.
Is that the redhead one?
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
That's right.
And then the other set of cousins live in a neighborhood 2 miles down the street, and across the road from them is where my grandparents live.
On your dad's side.
Which is
Okay.
also the first neighborhood I lived in. So I lived in
Oh.
the same neighborhood as them first.
So you're like a good dog walk away from each other.
Absolutely, yeah. Pretty much in the summer, we spend most days together, all of us.
Except for
Mhm.
now because
Because we're all in
you're
school. We're
adults.
all doing adulting
Almost
things.
adulting things. Yes.
The oldest on my dad's side is about to be 23, and the youngest is about to be 15. So we're all getting
Oh
up there.
my.
All getting up there in age. Mhm.
That's crazy. I bet y'all close then, so grandma and grandpa, gets to see everyone grow up. And
Uh-huh.
do y'all do like Thanksgiving, Christmas at grandma and grandpa's house?
Yeah, so for Thanksgiving,
Wait, I'm gonna
everybody.
interrupt you.
No, go ahead.
What do you call your grandma and grandpa?
Okay, so on which side? My dad's side?
Yeah, your dad's side.
Okay. My grandmother is very bougie, and she said she didn't want a name that any other grandma had.
Oh.
And it's not one of those like Mimi or like common ones.
Uh-huh.
It's Granzy.
Oh, Granzy.
Gransie. Granzy.
Grancy. Okay, okay.
And then my grandfather is Paw Paw.
Papa, that's
Mhm.
classic.
Pretty standard.
I want to be a Gigi.
A
I
Gigi.
want to be a Gigi.
I'm gonna get to be a Granzy one day because my grandmother said I'm the next one to have to take that over.
Oh, and think about if she has any like monogrammed Granzy things.
They're all mine.
Oh, because you know a
Yep.
Southern lady loves her monograms.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yes. Okay. But you were asking about
Mhm.
traditions.
Mhm.
So for Thanksgiving, my mom's side and my dad's side come to my house
Oh wow.
for lunch.
For lunch.
Mhm.
Okay.
For dinner, we all go my whole dad's side goes to my Granzy and Pawpaw's house.
You eat two meals on Thanksgiving?
Yes. Yes. Mhm.
Oh, we're
And
gonna have a conversation.
yeah, it's buckle your
I
seatbelt.
might have to be the long lost sibling, I think.
Yes. It is a rough day in the best way though.
We gained extra weight that day. A
Yes.
lot.
And then for Christmas, we do both of our family Christmases with my mom's side and dad's side on
Mm,
Christmas Eve.
mhm. Oh, okay.
So, on Christmas Eve, we wake up around 9:30 and drive to my grandmother's house. They live close to like Jasper. So,
Oh.
on the way to Birmingham.
Oh, okay. Like I don't know where Jasper is, but I know Jasper, Alabama.
It's close to Jasper. Not quite Jasper, but Jasper. Um, we go down there and we have lunch and do presents with my mom's side. We drive home, and of course, we don't really get presents like we used to
All
because
right.
we're old,
Yeah.
but we would have just enough time after we opened presents. We would play cornhole a little bit or play some games up there with my mom's side of the family, and then we would go home, drop all of our stuff off at home, get back in the car, and go to my Granzy and Pawpaw's house
Oh my
for
goodness.
dad's Christmas Eve,
Right.
dad's side's family.
Right.
And we would do that and then eat dinner over there. So again, 2 meals in one day, 2 big meals in one day. And then Christmas morning, we all go and eat the leftovers at my dad's side of the family,
Mhm.
my grandparents' house, and Santa always brought us a stocking there too.
Mhm.
And there's so many of us. So there's 7 grandkids plus all of our parents and then Grandsy and Pawpaw.
7, 14. Wait, did I do no.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's 15 of us.
Mm.
There are 15 stockings on her mantle. And like you, what did you say? Southern grandmas like earlier?
Oh, monograms? Are they all individually monogrammed? Do you get a new stocking every year?
No, we don't.
Okay, so you at least recycle
We've had the same
stockings.
stocking
Oh,
since we were born,
good.
and there's 15 of them on her mantle.
Oh, wow.
Mhm. And it's normally just like little snacks, and then the girls might get like a little tube of lip gloss or something. It's
Yeah.
just something they like to
It's like
do.
the cheap, like, stocking stuffer
Yeah.
kinda stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's always super sweet.
that's what we
But
do,
yeah.
kind of. I Thanksgiving was a one-meal day.
Really?
Thanksgiving, it's the Macy's Day Parade in the morning
Mhm.
and staying out of the kitchen before dad runs you over. Well, okay. If we did Thanksgiving at our house,
Mhm.
that's what it was, and then we'd
Mhm.
have, like, a really late, super early lunch or dinner, and then, like, if you're hungry later, just eat whatever left is sitting on the stove. And then, sometimes we had like, if dad wanted to make breakfast, we'd have some breakfast, but, like,
Right.
I don't know, I don't think usually we did. But there was for a while, the game plan was when both sets of grandparents were both still alive.
Mhm.
Thanksgiving at one, Christmas on other, and then the next year we'd flip-flop, and then next year flip back.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'd spend, like, those there and whatever.
That sounds a whole lot less hectic than mine.
Yeah. Well, but also, my family doesn't live anywhere near me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Growing up in Nebraska, the closest grandparents was 4 hours away in
Wow.
central West Nebraska,
Mhm.
and then my dad's parents either lived in Phoenix or Austin or Southwest Colorado. So,
Wow.
yeah. So, I did not grow up close to any family, and so it's so intriguing for me to hear about when other kids are like, "Oh, yeah, like, my grew up in the same town as my grandma. Sometimes we see each other at the grocery store," and I'm like, "I don't think I could," but also at the same time, like, seeing your grandparents, like, was almost could have been a daily thing, so then seeing at the store is like, "Yeah, whatever, no big deal. I'll just see her this weekend when I come over for lunch or something."
Right.
Because if I would have seen my grandma at the grocery store, that would have been a deal. That
Mhm.
would have been a whole thing. That'd been like, "Oh my god, what are you doing? You did what? Like, wow, holy crap! Like, I haven't seen you since last summer or something." So,
I understand that.
yeah.
Being as close to my family as I am, though, I do run into her at the grocery store, but I still act like it's the biggest deal ever. I'm like, "Oh my god, what are you doing here? What are the odds of that?" You
Yeah.
know?
The odds are actually pretty high, but I love you.
And if, I mean, she's there, because Publix is right by both of our houses pretty much, and
Uh-huh,
the Publix and Priceful.
uh-huh.
And, I'll see her and I'm like, "Oh, well, let me put my" sorry, "buggy up."
Oh,
I know you don't like the word
jeez.
buggy. I'm like, "Let me put my buggy up and I'll go unload your groceries for you." I
Oh,
mean,
that's sweet of you.
it's just the normal occurrence really for us, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah.
So,
It's also interesting, so, like, in my previous relationship, he didn't have, like, hardly, like, any family.
oh yeah,
He is not close to any of his family, really. So, that was also an interesting aspect because I was close enough with my family that at least every summer, I'd go to one grandma's house for 2 weeks, and I'd go to the other grandma's house for 2 weeks, so I spent, like, a whole month away from my parents.
it's fun.
It's celebrating cousins' birthdays, seeing them at Christmas,
Right,
it's not like I have people that if I absolutely needed to, I could fall back on.
for sure.
And so, like, to go through that with him, and he's like, "I got nobody. I got nobody except for my brother, really." That was crazy not having some sort of familial net there.
Right,
And now being in this new relationship, he is really close with a good portion of his family, but then on top of that, his family is so big. Like,
mhm.
technically, my family is so big too, but it's one of those things where it's so big.
You're all spread out there.
We're geographically so spread out, but also, like, my mom's side is so big,
Mhm.
it's hard to, like, coordinate schedules with people to be like, "Hey, let's all meet up at Christmas at, such and such person's house." So it's like, "Well, no, we're gonna go and do something else over here with such and such in person," because,
Yeah,
there's, like, the main bloodline of family, but then everyone marries somebody else, and then they have kids, and they.
they move on.
Exactly. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know very much of my extended family on my mom's side, but
Right.
it's huge. My mom's side family is so big, but it's so, so big. I don't know everyone. Josh's side of the family is so big, but they do know everyone, and everyone comes to Aunt Christie's house for Thanksgiving, for Christmas, and so Aunt Christie's got a big house now, but it's still not big enough for like the 50 people who come.
Oh, we have a family reunion at my house every year for my dad's side of the family
That's
because my
crazy.
grandmother, guess how many siblings she had?
6.
Funny. 6 brothers, 6 sisters.
What? She was of 13 children?
Yeah. There's a
Mm-mm.
whole bunch of them. And you would think, you invite people to a family reunion and some people are like, "Oh, heck yeah." And some people are like, "Absolutely not." No, they all come to my house. So
I
all
love
of her
that.
siblings are there
Uh-huh.
and all of their kids are there and their kids are there. I forget. I think somebody did the math one time, but like so second cousins for me would be my dad's cousins, right?
Second cousins for you would be your dad's cousins. Yeah, I think
I
so.
think I've got over 40 of those on my dad's side.
Holy
And then
moly.
third cousins would be their kids, so the ones my age, and I
Yeah.
think there's over 80.
Oh my god.
There are so many of us, it's not even funny.
That's not.
Mhm.
It's kind of funny, but
It's
that's not.
basically all of East Lawrence, or
You
is my kinfolk.
okay.
That whole city.
Kinfolk.
Kinfolk.
Got all them
All
kinfolk out
them
there.
kinfolk. Yeah, there is a whole lot of them,
You can make a whole town.
basically.
That's crazy.
Town of Hicks.
Oh my god. Uh, okay, so let's get into some deep things.
Uh-oh.
We are going to talk about some fears, and that could be
Ooh.
either like serious fears, like really big, like legitimate, like these are serious, like anxiety inducing topics, or
Yeah.
just like little light fears, like scared of the dark and spiders and stuff.
Okay, well, I'm low-key scared of the dark, and I'm low-key scared of spiders.
I'm
Back to the big thing.
high key scared of the dark.
Me too, but it's really weird because I can't sleep unless it's pitch black. I can't sleep unless it's pitch black, but I'm terrified of the dark.
Oh no.
I keep my eyes closed though. Like when I flip out the light switch, I close them because I don't want to see what's in the
Oh my
dark, and I
god.
sprint to my bed and jump
Oh
in
my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
it. But my fears are I guess I have a fear of abandonment, and I don't just mean that in a relationship standpoint.
Mhm.
I also mean it in friendship or whatever the case is.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um I have a fear of people being disappointed in me. I
Disappointment in me is a big thing for me too.
I I cannot stand the thought of my friends being disappointed I didn't do something, or someone in a relationship, or disappointing my parents,
Girl,
and
you saw me with the mayo in your
I
sandwich.
saw
I'm
it.
not even.
I saw you start hyperventilating over forgetting to put mayo on my
Oh
sandwich.
my god.
But those are some things, and then something that is just anxiety inducing for me has to be my future. And that's because I'm so goal oriented and so
Yes.
futuristic that I want to have all the answers now, and I don't.
Mhm.
Because if you would have asked me in high school what my life goals were to have been, it would be engaged while I'm in college and get married as soon as I walk across the stage. Well, I don't know if you know, but that's a really hard thing to do when you don't have a boyfriend.
Right.
It's really difficult. And also, I don't want a boyfriend just because I want a boyfriend. I actually want to find the right one and somebody who's good for me. Well, how am I supposed to know if a boy's going to be a good dad one day
Mm.
or a good husband to me one day?
It is that.
That is so fear inducing for me because I don't want to marry the wrong person. and end up letting that damage my life or my kid's life or whoever. It's one of my biggest fears. Absolute biggest fears.
I 100% get that one.
Mhm. Yep. Um, you never know who or what somebody's true colors are normally until after you're kind of there. And that's not a your fault thing or a somebody else's fault. It's just you don't. You can get along with somebody on paper hearing, "Oh, their favorite color is also blue and they like to do this and they want to be a very close family one day." But
Mm.
then you actually get there and then you could realize you're with somebody who's very narcissistic or abusive or
Oh my gosh.
any of the things.
See,
That's
and like
scary.
also when you meet somebody, something like I learned from my experience is when you meet somebody so young,
Mhm.
you grow as a person. So you
Absolutely.
almost end up catfishing them to an extent.
Well, you're growing up with them.
Mhm. Right. You grow up with them, but like you you change. You end up kind of changing parts of yourself as you get older and you have more experiences as like an adult in certain situations. But same for them because when you grew up with them, you're going up through school and high school and college, you don't there's some bridges that you don't cross and sometimes you even are surprised by your action or reaction to a new situation that you 2 are coming into. And it really sucks when it's like, I thought I was gonna respond this way, and they thought they were gonna respond this way, or I thought they were going to respond this way, and then they don't, or you don't.
Right.
And sometimes that's really damaging to a relationship.
Well, that's also the hard part too. Like when it ends, like I said earlier, that 3.5 year relationship that I was in, when it ended, it was this might sound so dumb, but it's like you're having to learn how to walk all over again because you don't know how to be yourself without that
Oh
extension
my
of a person.
gosh, 6 years right here, baby.
I mean, it is the weirdest thing because, like I said, we grew up together. Well, I grew up as his girlfriend,
On his
not as
side.
me.
Exactly. You grew up a unit together.
Yep.
You grew up as 1 plus 1. How does one know how to stand independently now?
And the years that we were together were such primal years of my growth. It was, we started dating right when I turned 15. We were talking when I was 14, and we dated until I was 18.
Oh, wow.
So we started talking the summer before sophomore year and of high school,
Mhm.
and we broke up my freshman year of college.
And, like, it's crazy because, like, you you're only so old.
Mhm.
You're only so young. So that relationship is still very relevant for you. It's
Absolutely.
still something that, like, you compare things to where
It absolutely haunts me still.
it does, and it will for a while, but you'll get to a point, you'll be, like, 45, and you'll be like, "Oh, my relationship back in" I don't know, I couldn't tell you anything about it. Like, there's parts of my relationship back from end of high school and college for me that I'm like, I cannot recall very much. I can only
And see,
recall the bad times and why I'm not back with him, but it's like, I that's not the relationship that I really compare things to. That's some
right.
relationship where I have some trauma that
Absolutely.
I have grown from and have experienced from and have, counseled myself on getting over and resolving and working through that. But, like, there's nothing really else for it's a, "Hey, this is rock bottom, and we're not gonna do that again." That's all that that is for me now, and I know, like, the older that I get, that relationship is just gonna, like, fade out of my memory.
You know, I really, as much as that's hard to say, like, I hope that fades out of my memory, I almost don't think it ever will because I had a relationship before that and I've
Mhm,
had multiple after that.
mhm.
But I can literally tell you everything about that
That was only
relationship.
2 or 3 years ago.
It had so much impact on me, though,
Yes.
and I couldn't tell you things from the recent relationships I've had. But that one,
Mhm,
I could literally go back and play by play every day.
mhm.
I've started writing a book about it actually,
Oh.
and it's called You and I, and
Oh.
I never say my name and I never say his name.
Uh-huh.
But I'm literally telling our story, and if I talk about, let's say, his female friends he still had, they don't have names either. It's
Mhm,
her.
mhm. Mm.
It's you, me, or him and I.
Mhm.
and her.
Are you trying to, like, put this book out there, like, actually, or are you just trying to get your thoughts onto paper
I
and
don't
then
think
file it away?
I don't think I would ever put it out there. I mean, I might, considering I never use names,
Uh-huh.
but it's definitely one of those things. I started it like the first part of the book started I think when we were talking. Like I started liking him. I don't even know if we've talked about this. I started liking him when I was in 7th grade.
Ew. I'm sorry.
7th grade.
Oh my gosh.
And I liked him, and he ended up dating one of my best friends.
Mhm.
And I was like, "Okay, whatever." And I still liked him when we got to high school and
Mhm.
we finally started dating. Um, so I literally started writing it me liking him in junior high and, like, moments that I could absolutely recall, from junior high and then us talking, and then I just started from where we were dating.
Mm.
And things that I knew were happening, but I loved him so much I would let it continue to happen.
Right. Love
Yeah,
is blinding.
I think I wanna write it and then burn it when I'm done.
Ooh, that would be therapeutic.
Just get the whole thing written right now, and I haven't even gotten through the first year of us dating. I think it's 10 pages, which is a lot for a Google Doc, because that would not be 10 pages in a book. That'd probably be about 30 of a book,
Oh, wow.
and it's not even a whole first year.
Mhm.
So, we'll see. But yeah,
Maybe that'll be your little summer project.
I started it last summer,
Mm.
and I haven't been able to pick it up recently,
Right.
but yeah, I wanna do it. I think it'd be
That's
fun.
that sounds fun. That sounds interesting.
Mhm.
So, do you have okay, so holiday traditions. We talked about your Thanksgiving and Christmas traditions.
Right.
Are those is that your favorite time of the year is getting to do all that, or is there something else that tops those?
Um, my favorite holiday of all time, most people say Christmas. It's Thanksgiving for sure. Um, my favorite holiday tradition that I would say tops those though is Valentine's Day, and I know that's probably like, "What?" But, so as a kid, all of the cousins on my dad's side would spend the night at my grandparents' house on Valentine's Day, so all the adults could go on their dates and spend the day together,
Um,
and we had a Valentine's Day party is what it was. And I would always go help my grandmother, but we would go to, like, the dollar store and get, the tackiest Valentine's Day decorations ever, and we would cover, her dining room, kitchen with them, and the living room, and everything, and all of us would go over there in our PJs. And we would get a bunch of pizza from Little Caesars because it's cheap.
oh my
And,
gosh.
some of my cousins didn't eat pizza, so, we would go to Burger King and get a sack of burgers and a bunch of pizzas.
Oh my gosh.
And we would eat, and then she would always make dessert, whatever it would be, and then we would all sit around and watch a movie, and we all spent the night there. And all the boys would sleep in the living room on the couches or on the floor, and me and my cousin Tinley, the only other girl, would get to sleep in the bedroom on the bed.
Wow, it's only 2 cousins out of all that?
There's only 2 girls. Yeah.
Yeah, that sorry, I meant that.
Yeah, there's only 2 girls. The rest are
Wow.
boys. Mhm.
That I definitely understand tops that.
Mhm.
That's so fun. That's like one
So
of
special.
that's one of the couple reasons why I wish like grandparents or like family lived closer.
Yeah.
It's like Ava can have those memories,
Right.
but also at the same time, I don't want to see my grandma at the grocery store. I like that like grandma can't just pop by whenever she wants to. Like it has to be like a hey, I'm gonna come down for the weekend. I'm calling you
Right.
on a Thursday to let you know. It's like, okay, good. I can prepare myself.
Oh, no, mine don't even knock. They just walk in the house, "Hey, y'all!"
Mm.
And I'm like, "What?"
See, it depends. If we have a super duper tight knit, like super cool relationship, that's cool.
Yeah.
But
Kinda
like
like when I just walk in your door.
exactly. But like if there's a little bit of baggage that you bring with you,
Right.
hmm, I don't know about that.
For sure.
Okay, let me see. So, oh, I know. We
What?
talked about this that you didn't watch Twilight.
I've never watched Twilight.
That's fine. That's okay. I will not ask you if you're Team Edward or Team Jacob.
Mhm.
We had agreed on The Office.
Okay. Oh gosh, you didn't tell me who you would ask though.
Nope, I just came up with it.
Oh no.
Robert California or the Will Ferrell's character, who I can't remember because I hated him so much.
Okay, I don't even remember Will Ferrell's character. I just remember I hated him on The Office.
Will Ferrell character on The
Yeah,
Office? Yeah.
and I love Will Ferrell.
I don't like Will
I
Ferrell.
do.
There maybe was like maybe 2 movies that he's ever done that I liked, but
What about Step Brothers?
no, that's
You don't like Step Brothers?
no. It's
Ah, come
I
on.
might quote it every now and then because I've seen clips of it pop up like so often,
Yeah,
but to sit and watch the whole
but I
movie.
hated Robert California too, Loki.
Oh
He just got on my nerves. I'm picking him over Will Ferrell though.
Your team, Robert California over Will Ferrell?
Mhm.
Hmm.
Because he at least had some funny parts. I don't remember Will Ferrell doing anything
The
funny.
Lizard
He
King.
was just kind of like
His
a
demeanor,
butthole.
his demeanor, Robert California's demeanor is so dry humored.
Yeah.
It's so straight faced, deadpan, but says some really off the wall
And
stuff.
it's not even funny, but
It's
that's why it's funny.
exactly. It's not Michael Scott funny,
No.
which is why we don't like Robert California.
Mhm.
But it is much. I you know what? Yeah, I have to get on your side. I am Robert California
Mhm.
over Will Ferrell's character. Now, what about Joe Bennett or Nelly?
Mm. Nelly got on my nerves too.
Nelly pulled some stupid Andy kind of shit.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to say Nelly because some of her stuff was kind of funny.
I feel like I'd have to go with Joe Bennett because Joe Bennett is a business lady. She's here to make money. And if it's not black and white the rules, then
Okay,
it's
wait.
not it.
Didn't she have two really big
She
dogs?
had the 2 Great Danes,
Okay,
yes.
wait. I'm gonna have to revoke my statement
For the dogs?
for the dogs, and also I just have you ever seen the movie Waterboy?
No.
She's in Waterboy, and that character is all I can think of when I think of her, and so I'm gonna have to
The
revoke my statement.
actress. What is her name?
I cannot think of her
I
name
feel so dumb for not knowing her name.
because she's very famous.
She is so famous. She overall, she is a very good actress. I love
Your
her.
homework is to go watch The Waterboy.
Is that
Adam
Adam
Sandler.
Sandler? I don't. I like Adam Sandler. No, 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 no. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
You
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
you almost just lost your
I
guest.
like I like Adam Sandler.
Okay.
Okay. There's not I don't like his old his young movies. I like more of his older stuff.
Mr. Dean?
I don't know what that is.
Big Daddy?
I don't know what that is.
They're his old movies.
Then I probably won't like him because that was like just stupid funny. And
Big Daddy is
I
hilarious.
like
It's sweet
Grown
too.
Ups.
Okay, well, Grown Ups is awesome.
I
So,
like Grown Ups.
what about Just Go With It? Or Wedding Crashers? Is he in Wedding Crashers? No, I'm thinking of something else, maybe.
Okay, maybe it is now when I tell you I have basically never watched any movies ever in my life. I
Um,
know. My sister's boyfriend has this problem with my sister too because like his whole family and them are like very big avid movie watchers, and my sister and I didn't
have I
grow
not
up.
told you about that?
Girl, what? What?
Every night at my household, we watch a movie together. This isn't like a random thing, like every single night.
Oh my god.
That's why last night you asked if I could come over. I was sitting on the couch watching a movie with my family. That's an every night thing for us.
And you're missing it tonight?
Mhm.
For me?
Of course.
I might cry.
That's an every night thing for us. They're not TV watchers either. We normally we try to watch new movies all the time.
Mhm.
I get to pick every once in a while, or Jameson gets to pick. If they don't want to like fight over us picking, they just pick.
Yeah.
Because if I pick a horror movie, Jameson's not gonna sit in there. He's not gonna watch that.
Oh,
He
did he not like horror
no.
movies?
Neither does my mom or dad, but they'll watch them with me.
Oh. Well, as you can tell by my house decor, I am
um,
down for a horror movie.
really?
What?
Not you. It's not like you bought 2 black pumpkins today at
Oh my
Goodwill
gosh, y'all, hold on.
in the middle of what?
Let me
June?
tell. Oh, we are in June. But look, they had heart eyes. It was a pair. They weren't put together as a pair. There was a big black pumpkin and a small black pumpkin, and they have heart eyes, and so I can paint them, and they're going to be Valentine's Day pumpkins. And I'll finally have a little bit of non only Halloween Halloween decor.
You were the only person I know that would have pumpkin decorations at Valentine's. Actually, I take that back. My only cousin on my mom's side
Mhm.
loves Halloween, kind of
Mm.
like you do.
Mm.
So,
Mm.
yeah.
Well, I think this was a good interview.
I
Thank
really
you
enjoyed it.
so much for coming. I appreciate it so much. I'm happy that you're here and you did this with me. You're like my
Me
first
too.
like official, because like yeah, I had Ava, but like Ava loves doing this kind of thing. Like she loves making TikTok. She loves
Me
like
too.
filming and whatever. Yeah, but she's a kid. So like coming on her mom's podcast isn't like crazy. You're like the
Yeah.
first like outsider
Well, I
to do
really
it.
enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. I hope you feature me again on the pod.
Probably,
I would really
probably.
enjoy that.
All right. Well, thanks guys for listening, and I will chat with you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.